Hello and welcome to How to Beat Mini, a spin-off of my regular How to Beat series. As opposed to that series, this is one to give you some basic tips and tricks to play against the good, but not broken of the meta. Our topic of discussion today is Blangedemire. Blangedemire is a new faded one introduced in DZ Set 2. The set is a bit of a glass cannon that hits like a truck by getting massive amounts of power, critical, and even board control thrown in for good measure. Blangedemire itself presents the largest amount of pressure, progressively getting stronger each time he swings, while also presenting a very dangerous divine skill. Blangedemire has the unique ability to erase all of your Vanguard's skills and abilities, while also preventing you from using any sentinels and getting a critical. This is the main draw of Blangedemire's power, as using this divine skill usually finishes a game all on its own. The support also contributes to making the deck very scary, with Zamu being a rearguard that can get a crit, and Alchemist enabling 4 attacks each turn. So, how do we counter this one-shot deck? It's actually fairly easy. Rush. Blangedemire can't proc the divine skill until turn 4, so that gives you an adequate amount of time to beat him before you get to that point. You don't really have to worry about giving Blangedemire CB since they currently can't really use it too effectively outside of a straightforward. Guard early. The less damage you're at on their turn 4, the better. If you manage to stay at least 3, you can even take the Vanguard swing and hope they don't get a crit. Guarding early is almost always a good idea, so do it whenever possible. Board control. One of Blangedemire's biggest weaknesses is its vulnerability to board control. Retire abilities can take out Alchemists and push them down to 3 attacks. You can also attack into any stray Zamugs and force them to use worse attackers. One of the main reasons Blangedemire is particularly vulnerable to control is the simple fact that it's a Dark States deck. They're very prone to soul charging their key pieces. While the deck can pull pieces from the soul, it relies on an external card that they won't always have access to, and once they run out of pieces, they have no way of getting them back. Survive the divine skill. If there's any advice I can really give you for the Blangedemire matchup, it's that the best course of action is to survive the divine skill. If you can do that, your chances of winning go up exponentially. Just like with Rezael, most players you'll encounter are probably going to blow their divine skill on turn 4, but a smarter player is going to wait for the best possible timing. There's a couple of good ways to do this. The first thing that comes to mind is that you should PG when it's possible. You're better off using PGs when you can, since when the divine skill does go off, you won't be able to use them for an entire turn. For actually blocking the divine skill attack, your best bet is OT, since it's the most shield value with the least hand commitment. You've also got things like counter crit heals and the newly introduced guard set orders, which get around the divine skill. After Blangedemire uses its divine skill, they'll probably be low on soul and low on cards in hand and deck. If you can manage to hold out for a turn or two, you'll most likely get the game in the bag. For this reason, it might be worth to hold off on persona writing until after they use their divine skill, so you can guarantee your skills for the next turn. And that's it. Honestly, beating Blangedemire is pretty straightforward, but not necessarily easy to do. Hopefully what you've learned here can help you in your games, but that's going to be it from me. Don't forget to do those YouTube things, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.